You're a flat earther, right?
Yes, I'm a flat earther. That's right. No, I'm a fat earther. Fat earther.
They do that on purpose, right? Just to annoy us?
Oh,
Okay. They
No,
don't
I
really-
think some of them actually believe
No,
it, but the
they
big
can't
guys,
possibly.
you know.
They can't possibly believe it. I think they do it to annoy us. Don't buy into it.
Them and furries.
What's wrong with a good furry?
The
Who's
weird,
upset? He
the
gets a
weird
boner
thing those
walking
kids
around
had in
him.
the 90s?
What?
You're talking about the
No,
furry.
people dress up and say think they're a cat or a dog.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
do. Then they do
Yeah.
conventions, and they got backdoor.
Oh, that's
access.
They got those real
sex
cute
thing,
little.
isn't it?
They're,
No, but they're just
they're insane.
Well, I'm gonna be a wolf
more like a fox.
in a hen house.
Do you have to head up to Columbia for the protests up there, Matt?
Me, no.
You, Robert? Oh, Robert's leading. Robert! Oh my God, Robert's
He's out.
He's gone.
Like a fat chicken dodgeball.
What?
Out.
I hate protests at these universities.
No, I'm not
Let's
doing
talk
that
about
shit.
it.
Yeah, we want to talk about it? What do you want to talk about?
Because when I went to school, we did cake stands. We didn't protest anything. We went to college and had fun.
What are they protesting this
The party
time?
got broken up.
I don't even care
Is it
what they're protesting.
Probably a Palestine or
Yeah, it's a Palestine thing, I guess. I don't know.
a furry.
Death to America. You know, that's good. Live in America and say that's good. Great. But I went to school. We hung around a cake and did cake stands. Go have fun.
Yeah.
They're in stupid tents in the middle of nowhere, just bothering everyone. Oh, hi, Robert. Can't you talk about protests for real?
The high concept of sure, right. And I will say that there were young people who protest way too much about every little thing. And then they do the okay boomer bullshit. I love the fact they ignore us completely.
Who?
Gen X. They're like, they just,
they
the
just
fact that you can go out and march, that's the boomers did that. And the fact that you can organize your shit and all of this organization and stuff you do on the internet, yeah, a Gen X invented that for you. So maybe a little credit.
look. A little band that used to talk about.
And don't overuse it.
What band used to talk about every generation has its own disease? Who's got the lyric?
What was it?
Every generation has its own disease. We're doing
I
rock
know
trivia
that one.
today. And also every generation, feels like they're the last generation. So Gen X just wants us to die.
No, we're Gen X.
We are Gen X.
Oh, we're Gen X?
Like
No,
Gen
I'm
Z.
not.
No,
No, yes, you are.
I'm a child of the.
No, you were not born.
Pre-code.
No,
You
you were not born in the
Yeah.
50s.
But every generation wants to be the last, and the Gen Zs want us out of the picture. They just want us to go, leave. But does anyone have the lyric?
No,
Every generation has its own disease.
it's not a Who
Now you
song.
forgot it?
No, I never knew. I never knew the band. I just know the lyrics.
You're really looking for help, actually, now.
has its own. Is it Everlast? Is it Here, put it in your phone. Come on, man. Look, you guys don't have to do much. Could you help me out?
I was already doing it.
No, these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Who were my favorite comedians growing up? That's really easy. Believe it or not, I go Bill Cosby for his storytelling. He used to tell a hell of a
Very good.
story. I wasn't as big of a fan as Richard with Richard Pryor as I was with Carlin.
Carlin.
And then
Slaughterhouse.
it's not Slaughterhouse. And then Kinnison put it over the top for me. Over the top. But believe it or not, Bill Cosby, definitely. His storytelling was unbelievable.
There goes our sponsor for the week.
Oh, FedEx left. What? It's not Slaughter, though.
We protested.
Slaughterhouse.
FedEx took off.
Slaughter. Oh, they have a song called "Every Generation Got
What's
Its
it
Own
say? It's in
Disease."
there. It's in the lyrics.
Where's the hook? This song's too wordy. Look
Come
at
on, more jam.
Look how wordy this song is.
Shut up and jam for a while.
Exactly. Did you make up with Ed Asner? Oh God, no. Ed Asner hated my guts.
He's dead now, right?
It's all right.
Yeah, I think so.
That's when Joe Rogan nicknamed me the Destroyer. Do you know that story? We were playing. We had to go to LA for a celebrity poker tournament. Anthony was really into his poker back then, so we were like, "Yeah, let's go to this poker tournament." A lot of celebrities all over the place. and Rogan was still coming up. And because Anthony was playing, Rogan was kind of co-hosting with me and Jimmy. And I think, I'm trying to remember who else was there. But Ed Asner was on, and he was boring as all hell. And all of a sudden, he noticed that one of the producers made some kind of like, movement with his hands. And Ed's like, what does that mean? I go, oh, that's, when a guest is really boring. It's our way of trying to wrap things up. And he's like, and he basically like just fucking gave me a talking to, said he'll never do my show again.
That's fine.
And then Rogan was so uncomfortable, he called me the Destroyer. Oh, no, Ed Asner. Sorry, it's been 20 years. Ed Asner called me the Destroyer, that I destroy things. And then Rogan was tickled by that. Oh, he called you the Destroyer. And then it kind of stuck. But yeah, no, I didn't make up with Ed Asner. No.
I'm going to change your name in my phone to the Destroyer.
Or Button Pusher.
Button Pusher?
Yeah,
I like Destroyer.
People like calling me Button Pusher too. So
You look at your phone. Who the fuck is the
that
Destroyer?
song's driving me nuts. Every generation has its own disease. Excited for the O&A reunion on July 1st, 2024. It's been 10 years and I can't wait. Wow. I don't know about
I didn't
that.
hear about this. Do you
No,
have a venue booked?
no, we don't have anything booked. That would be it. Imagine like 10 years after. I haven't seen Anthony in 10 years. Literally, I have not seen him. We haven't been in the same room in 10 years. And also, we surprise everybody with something 10 years after the show broke up. That would be sick.
Yeah, well, you get to be like Simon A. Garfunkel in Central Park.
Everybody's got
You have to do it in Times Square. Yeah.
Central
You
Park.
got 100,000 here to watch it.
Central Park. What's that tiny little park on Broadway? I think we could fill that up. What's the name of it? It's no joke. It holds maybe 15 people. Sweet baby Jesus. Any more rock trivia? I'm game. Let's go.
Huh.
I wasn't prepared.
Let's go. We did the Bob Marley. CIA did not kill him. Flat Earthers are just annoying. They're doing it on purpose to bother us. I'm trying to think of one more good rock trivia.
Who got high? What rock stars got high in the White? What?
Willie Nelson.
And
George Clinton.
nope.
Ooh.
Willie Nelson got high in the White House.
I'm gonna say Snoop, but
Dickie Betts got high in the White House.
no, I used to know this.
Grace Slick
Bill Clinton.
gave one of Nixon's daughters
Dolly
a
Parton.
Disease.
a joint.
Grace Slick changed her name.
To what?
Grace Dry.
All up.
On that note,
Well, she's 80.
You want to hear a fucked up Grace Slick story?
Yeah, we're not doing anything else, Robert. How about I want to stop babbling?
So she came when I was at Q, when I first started there. So 98 was like right around the time you guys came down from Boston.
Okay.
She was on, and then I had to take her to her, wait for the car service. This is the days before Uber. So we're standing outside waiting for a car service. And I light a cigarette because I was smoking cigarettes then. And she's like, oh, can I have one?
Oh, damn.
So I gave her one of my cigarettes, and she smoked about half of it. And then the car came, and she goes, here, you can keep this. Just don't sell it on eBay.
What?
Oh, God.
Did you sell on eBay?
No, but I kept it for about a month. In a plastic bag. I don't know what and then I was like, no, this is weird. But, yeah.
Should have sold it on eBay, man. Give me the ideas.
She was so full of herself, she thought you were going to sell this on eBay.
I thought she was kind of joking, but she was cool hang.
Yeah,
I did
that's
tell her that I was conceived to Surrealistic Pillow live on the air. That really, and my
Wait, what's
father
that?
called me that night. I said that I was conceived to the Jefferson Airplane album, Surrealistic Pillow, their biggest album. And
What was the hit off that?
White Rabbit, Someone to Love.
Want somebody
yeah.
to love.
My parents were not keen on that because it was like the
Do you know what
first
the
time I
date was
third
of your
wheel.
conception?
I wasn't. It was a radio.
You
bit
don't know?
that-
Oh, okay. It just
I mean, I'm going to
Throwing
go
it
with
out there.
sometime 9 months before January. So whatever the math is there.
my 9 months before my birthday is Valentine's Day.
Well, there you go.
All right.
So I was like probably my dad's birthday.
Ooh.
My
See, it's
dad-
good
my
to follow
dad
it
just
back. You
turned
find a
my-
reason.
All
They're not-
these years, I
Parents
didn't
aren't
do the
just
math
doing
on
it
that.
for fun, you know.
good thing you weren't slow.
They owe one or the other.
I was a honeymoon baby. Honeymoon baby
Oh, really?
and Provincetown.
Great.
There's so much there.
I was conceived in Provincetown because that's where they went on their honeymoon, and I did the 9 months back thing.
Yeah, you count back.
So you're the oldest.
Oldest.
Okay.
Well, yeah, in that coupling.
From marriage.
I got an older sister.
Oh, right.
You know, because her mom died tragically. It's the only reason I'm here. Cheers.
Oh, God.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun for everybody? Fun, right? Fun.
Pretty fun.
Because my sister looks at us like, you sons of bitches, you shouldn't be here. I want my mommy back. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Wasn't your fault. You did nothing to do with
I'm
it.
just like going through life, man.
Yeah.
I know she gives us the side eye.
Flying down a tube. It wasn't me.
Because she talks about how she wants her, and I'm like, hey, but if that, then, you know, because no more rock trivia, really? I'm trying to think if I got another good one today. Who stole Zeppelin's money?
I don't think they ever found it, but it was the 1973 tour that
Song
they filmed
Remains
for
the
Song
Same.
Remains the Same at the brand at the
Come on.
time, the brand new Madison Square Garden when they moved it from Madison Square Park to Two Penn Plaza.
And they were paying cash,
Yeah,
huh?
definitely.
And what was
It's like $150,000 or $350,000 or something.
I'm trying to remember the exact total, but who was the manager? He was really
Peter
scary.
Grant
Peter Grant was a scary
walked
dude.
around with a cricket bat and inspired the manager from Spinal Tap.
Right.
On
And
lead basis.
one of the theories is that he stole the money
I wouldn't put it past him.
because the
He
band wasn't too concerned, and basically back then in the what was that, 73?
yeah.
Back then in 73, a lot of rock stars left England because they were getting taxed up the ass. They had to give up 90%.
No shit.
That's why the
To play?
Stones,
Stones moved to the
their tax cut was they got to keep 10%, and the
No
government took 90. So that made the
Hell
Stones move to France, right?
Yep,
and
France.
that's where they
and then
recorded
Keith-
Exile.
Keith Richards lived in the Caribbean for a while.
Right. So the theory
Plus the
is
pot and
that
heroin.
he stole the money,
Peter Grant
stole the money, and then dished it out when they finally, were out of the limelight. That's one of the theories.
Well.
Yeah, man. Best drummer ever is
John Bonham.
John Bonham's not the best drummer ever. Get out.
Neil Peart?
Get out.
You're not going Neil Peart. Really?
We did this already too.
You kind of did.
Best
that.
drummer ever.
Well, I'm kind of in that.
Who's the dude from the string cheese incident?
This is Mozzie Zarella.
We did this already. John Bonham's amazing, of course. Neil Peart's amazing. I mean, obviously.
Keith
Jamaica.
Ginger Baker is the best drummer
Oh,
ever.
yeah. He was sick.
The reason why Ginger Baker was the greatest drummer of all time,
He's crazy as fuck.
that and the jazz musicians respected him. Because there was a time when rock was coming up with jazz. The jazz people looked at the rock people like, you guys fucking don't know how to play your goddamn instruments. And they were pissed because they were getting all the attention. But people that were really in the know with music knew that the jazz musicians knew how to play their instruments way more than the rock guys. And then they invited Ginger Baker. They didn't invite a lot of these guys in to play with them. And they thought they had a lot of respect for him. Yes. How do I know that? I don't know. That's kind of funny. Do you know who Bailey J is and Buck Angel?
Nope.
Do you?
Wait, what did they say?
This is a really tough question. This question is tough.
It's not for us. It's for you.
No, it's for you.
No,
It's for me?
you.
No.
Would you go? Would you Bailey J or Buck Angel?
You have to.
I don't know who those two people are.
Well, Bailey J, born a man, very passable female now with the part,
Go on.
with the extra part.
With the extra part.
And then you got the Buck Angel, who was a beautiful woman / I think she was even a model.
Woman slash
And now a dude with
and a dick.
a bald with fucking a beard.
Huh.
So
just from that description, I still can't make it a solid decision.
It's
So
tough.
I'm just gonna have to pass it on to.
I'm gonna pass because there's no
next.
right answer. I'm not falling for the.
Yeah, Buddy Rich. We'll give you Buddy Rich.
I'm not falling for the questions where there's no right answer.
All right, here's one for you.
All right, let's go.
The first
Sinead O'Connor.
I got
That's
Sinead
right.
O'Connor trivia.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Wait. Hold it.
Oh, yeah, she shaved her head because the record company loved that she was very sexy, and and was a pure feminine, and it was helping sell records. And she said, "Go fuck yourselves."
And
she
see what
shaved her
happened? Now
fucking
she's
hair.
dead.
And she also was having a kid, and the
He's
record
dead too.
the record companies famously said, "We want you.
There's the stairs.
We want you to abort the baby because it's
Whoa.
going to affect record sales." True.
Fucking record label.
That was in the documentary. And then she has this
See,
whole
that's why I'm not a
documentary,
musician.
and she wasn't allowed to
But
play
she
Nothing
played the
Compares to
only
You in
reason.
her own documentary. They wouldn't sign off on the rights.
See, she
The
died.
whole movie, you're waiting for Nothing Compares to You, and they talk about it, but she's
Why
not.
wouldn't they give her the rights? It's Prince. Prince owns the song
Not anymore.
or the estate. Well, he wrote it.
And she made the Prince estate millions upon millions on her version of the song. But when it came time where she needed them finally, and she wanted to play it in her own documentary, they said no.
Exactly.
Man, right on cue. I like that. All right, what's your? You were going to say something. Trivia.
I was, and it went right out. Oh, who's the lead singer for Jay Giles? Was it Peter Wolf?
Peter Wolf.
What was Peter Wolf's job before? Right before he was, he went full time with Jay Giles band.
Jelly clerk.
Little Angel is a centerfold. So
Yep.
he's a Boston dude.
Yep, 1969. He left working. He left an industry that.
The duck boats.
Nope. It's a softball for you, bud. He was working in this particular industry of which you.
Oh, radio?
Yeah.
He's a DJ
He was
at
He was
BCN.
the overnight guy at WBCN.
I forgot about that. He
Yep.
actually worked at WBCN. I kind of knew
And
that.
then they let him keep his keys, and they kept giving him a passcode for years. Like in the 90s, he would
I saw,
roll into the radio station hammered drunk.
I saw him without his wig in LA.
It's
How
like
was
little
it?
Steven.
He's as
Who we love.
He's as bald could be. Horseshoe bald. We
Like
were
he
at,
doesn't even have skin on top.
we were at the Hyatt.
No, it's his brain. It's just
Just his
right
brain
there.
sticking
Yeah.
out.
We were at the Hyatt Sunset Boulevard. Me and Anthony flew out for.
A thing.
I didn't say it this time.
Thank you.
That was,
Usually-
that was very, very tempting.
If you listen to these closely, you'll hear Scott Watts in the background. Anthony and I. So we were staying at the
Oh,
Hyatt.
hey.
We were out there for, I want to say, the Grammys. I was always an early riser. I walked down to maybe it wasn't Starbucks at the time, but a coffee shop. And who turns the corner? Peter Wolf without his wig. And because we were from Boston, he was from Boston. We knew each other. We were on the same
Did you
flight
screech?
out to LA. He was like, man, this guy's gonna tell this story for the next 30 years.
Yup. Saw me without my do-rag on.
He thought he was safe, that he could go get coffee and no one would know.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. So, there's your biscuit whiskeys.
That's right.
There you go, Robert.
Ollie.
Thank you.
Jen, are you in?
Matt, may I?
You may.
There you go. Can I have a biscuit? I just want the biscuit part.
You're supposed to drink it and eat it.
It's Whiskey Biscuit Day. It's a new tradition. They started literally an hour ago. DJ in Boston. Okay.
Do you want there's a full one right there.
You're definitely broken.
Let's do a good cheers.
Hey.
How about Robert does the cheers?
You want
Just
me to
little
do the
bow-legged
cheers?
women.
Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
know
put-
what? We're drinking whiskey. We got to give it up to Dickie Betts.
What's up,
To
Del?
Dickie
Oh,
Betts.
shit. Hold on. Come down this way.
To Diggy Betts.
It's my brother.
What?
My brother from the Marine Corps.
Oh, your actual brother? But he's and you are.
From
What?
Mother's Father.
He's a Marine guy.
What?
So he's a machine gunner.
Machine gunner. That's badass.
Not right now though, right?
Yeah, for Dickie Betts, I like that. I actually like that. He played one of our shows. I don't know if he actually played. I gotta ask some of the old timers.
So that picture I posted day past, he'd done this golf event that we did, a charity golf event at Q104, and he stayed in the. We went out the night before. I had to get up and work on the morning show, and Dickie Betts in the room next to me. So all night I hear him like playing, warming up, playing, practicing, and all this sort of
You
shit.
heard it through the wall?
Heard it
That's
through the wall.
so
It's
badass.
the days before
Do you
recording
remember what
himself.
songs?
Yeah.
He was just running scales,
He was just
playing
fooling around?
blues, 12-bar blues, shit like
Holy
that.
crap,
The
that's
next morning, I get up at like 5 a.m. to go start working on the morning show, and he was in the room by himself, like did not have a guest, and he had the the food service cart, the room service cart, 2 empty bottles of Jack Daniels, and 2 just mostly polished carcasses of a T-bone steak.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, how the fuck is this? And he got up and he played golf, and then he played we did a little thing. He performed that night. Played with Southside Johnny too.
Did you collect it and put it on eBay?
No,
What, the
I
bones?
learned
The
my
bones of the
lesson
steak?
right there.
No, I didn't put them on eBay. I still have them. They're in my coat.
Wait, he played with Southside Johnny? Ah, Southside Johnny.
And
Four-man
I
Springsteen
think
from
Michael
Jersey.
McDonald was there too. Michael McDonald, Steve. Yeah, there's old Jan, Michael McDonald, Steve, Bill
Michael
Steven.
McDonald, huh?
First concert.
First concert ever.
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills, Nash,
Oh, damn. Really?
1986.
You?
Green Day, actually.
Mine was Southside Johnny. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up. And
Did you see him in Jersey or did
I
he come out to
saw
the
it.
island?
Honestly, I saw him at college.
Oh,
I was a freshman when
in a bar.
when I went to my first show. No, it was a big get for Geneseo, but he didn't have a lot of songs, so he played "We're Having a Party" twice. He had to play
At
it
the
twice.
beginning, at the end.
Yes, yeah, he played it twice. But sadly, that was my first show.
My first 3 shows when I was 13, it was CSN, James Taylor, then REM.
Wait. James Taylor.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something as you said that. Wait a minute. James Taylor, REM, and who?
Crosby,
Well,
Stills,
Oh,
Nash.
Crosby,
CSN.
Nash. Those were your first 3
First
shows?
3 concerts, like all within a month of each other. And the REM was I snuck out with a buddy of mine. They played some little place in Jersey, in Passaic actually. So Carl was probably helping people get adjusted on the way in.
All right, so now, you're setting me up perfectly. So now I got my James Taylor story. So me and my dear friend Buzzy, what happened? Everything okay? You calling the cops on the people smoking weed? What are you doing?
He's paying for the beer.
Matt had to go. So my good friend Buzzy, we went to a lot of shows together, and I want to say it was at Geneseo. Oh wait. I think it was the War Memorial in Rochester. I think because we lived together in Rochester too. Got tickets for James Taylor, like literally first 10 rows. We were so close stage, it wasn't even funny. It was the days where we might have been doing some substances.
Okay.
Some substances that might make you a little on the wired side. And then we were 20 minutes late to the concert. He's up there. I don't remember the exact song, but I seen fire and I seen rain, and a little soft acoustic number. And we're coming down the aisle like we're at a Metallica show. Out of our minds. Everyone's turning around like, what the hell's wrong with these? And no awareness whatsoever. Literally no awareness. We thought everybody was in the same headspace as us. Oh my God. All right, let's start wrapping up. This was fun.
Steve from Precon.
I guess we'll do a few more before you have your second kid, Matt,
You
right?
think so?
Yeah, man.
I mean, we hope so. We'll see what's going to happen with,
She really doesn't think she's
with
going to
my
make
wife
it.
and her potential contractions.
Wait, second?
Is she doing it in the hospital?
I got a cork for her.
Are you doing
You
it
in the
at
hospital or are you getting a
Hospital,
a-
right between the bars.
a Yankee
It's
Doodle
perfect.
Dandy or whatever? What's the job that like?
oh, the doula?
Yeah, that's the word.
The Yankee Doodle Dan.
I do crossword puzzles. I got the doula.
No, so she's scheduled to give birth, pretty much, right in between the 2 bars. Either way, wherever we are, we're gonna have her emergency go bag at both
Why don't
bars.
you have the baby at home?
In the tub.
At the farmhouse.
No, but we
with
can-
the little kiddie pool.
But I think what we're trying to get
Dude,
to.
here
That's for the
on
next
the
one that
podcast.
we won't have.
You're having a third.
Nope.
Because you didn't get sniffed in Thailand. I
No,
already told you.
no. I'm going to.
You
We're
spent
gonna
your-
go back. But here's the problem. You're gonna
Go back
get
to
snipped,
hospice?
and then in 3 months you got to go back, and then in 6 months you got to go back for the follow up appointment. So
To
I'm like,
make
all
sure
right, good. We got to spend 6 months in Thailand
All right.
just for the balls.
But you spent your vasectomy.
You're having it done in Thailand?
Might as well. It's way cheaper.
way cheaper, bro.
Should we live stream
Oh, yeah.
Her
The birth?
pregnancy,
Yeah,
her
the
birth,
birth,
rather.
yeah.
Yeah.
or at least from like the
I'll say she'll be fine with it.
Can
So
you
let's.
bring your vasectomy tube in?
I can.
Back in the day on the Opie and Anthony show, I'm trying to remember who it was, but they brought their vasectomy tube in, and
Yeah.
we
They took a
I
shot
didn't,
at it?
I didn't eat it, but someone ate it on a Ritz cracker.
Oh, on a
Probably
Ritz.
Jimmy.
Well, Ritz makes everything good. That's cheating.
it does.
It does.
do.
It does.
Yeah.
Ritz crackers,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
I think you should have the kid at home though, man.
Yeah, well.
In the baby pool.
So anyway, we're gonna have the kid at the hospital, and
With all the comforts.
yes,
We'll wear scrubs. It'll be fine. We'll keep Ron out.
That's the scariest nightmare to me is like pulling the mask down on the nurse and seeing you two fucks.
Well, here's a question.
Wouldn't that be a great fit?
That'd be amazing. Are you allowed to look?
Look what? Look.
Women have strict women have strict
Look,
rules.
last
man.
time,
Strict rules.
she asked me if I could participate like last time, where I had. Can I use you as an example? I had her by the head and leg, right, and I was holding her down, and I was helping the whole process.
Oh, you were able to look.
I was right in there. I watched that thing.
A lot of
Almost
women
lost
go,
it a
no
few
look.
times, but-
A lot of women wave you off. They say, no look.
At one
No
point, I
look.
saw there was hair,
Yeah.
right, and I was like, oh shit, she missed the spot. And
You
then
realize
the
it
nurse,
was a baby?
then I was like, oh, what's going on? The nurse is like, no, that's the baby. I was like, oh, that's my baby. Well, now I'm going,
Right.
that's my baby's head.
Yeah, but you went back for more, so you got over it.
Yeah.
You're a good
That's
man.
what I was thinking.
You're a good
That's
man,
exactly
Charlie
what I was
Brown.
thinking. I'm over it. Now I'm gonna go back in.
Eat the placenta when you're done.
No,
I didn't snack
no
yet.
one eats the placenta. That's stupid.
Pasta.
We're not Kardashians. Knock it off. I think
I
they
am.
planted it under a tree or something in their
My
front
cousin
yard.
did.
Planted
Oh, they
it?
did?
Yeah.
How'd the tree do?
I thought I did. Some
Wait,
St. Louis, somewhere.
Wait, what'd your cousin do?
They
They
planted the
planted the
placenta.
placenta.
The
It's
Kardashian. Your cousins planted the Kardashian.
No,
The
no,
Kardashians.
no.
Oh, all right.
Waiting for the Kardashians.
supposedly the Kardashians ate it,
Kind of name.
but some people put the placenta in the freezer and then they eventually get to it and cook it up.
No,
Why
you're
would-
supposed to do
Dude,
that
with
with
the
a
wedding cake.
We got a match.
I got it wrong.
Match. You guys would be great on Password. My God. I'm calling Kiki Palmer. I'm getting you on that damn show.
Richard Dawson.
Richard Dawson.
Oh, Family Feud.
He kissed all the ladies.
Before Family Feud, he was on Match Game.
What game show featured a serial killer?
Newlywed Game.
Who was the serial killer?
Who's the serial killer? It was a
Mr.
dating
Richard-
game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who was the serial killer?
Which is Chuck Barris.
It was
for the God
one I
Show.
didn't recognize.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Oh, Bundy was on there too? So they had more than one.
Google it.
I don't think it was Ted Bundy. I
bet you it was Ted Bundy.
I think it was a serial killer that didn't make the majors. I think he was in
He was in minor league.
he was like a
He was a AAA serial killer?
That's right, that's
double
right.
A.
He was down
A
Binghamton.
ball. Right. He was in Binghamton. All right, what did we learn today as we wrap up? Yeah, I learned that the Kennedys have fallen off. As the generations go on and on, it's like multiplicity.
Just
That's right.
bridges.
Spanish kings, man. We're cheersing to them
a
still.
little, a little of the bread of the game
Bread crap.
happening, right?
Yeah.
What else you learned?
That was it.
That was it.
We're sponsored by FedEx.
Oh,
We're sponsored by FedEx. We learned that.
We get free shipping.
Get free
You
shipping.
can ship- you can ship
nationwide.
anything you
Nationwide.
want.
Anything you
Nationwide.
ship here to the Gebhards address, which is 228
8.
228
West
72nd
Street, New York, New York,
Yeah.
100.
Do we get
2-3.
who wants my shot? Who wants to taste the
Come
biscuit?
on, Ollie, you want it. Ollie
Oh,
wants it.
really?
Take off your pants and do a shot, boy. Woo!
Ollie will drink anything.
I may have to
Are
start
these
doing
on the
that at
menu?
home.
Whiskey biscuits?
No,
Whiskey biscuits?
we're
Biscuit?
working on it.
Every dollar you send, I'll punch
Don't
Ron.
be a puss.
All right. We're on the way
I
to.
like that promotion.
Ooh.
We're on the way to. We'll be back soon. People are asking.
You're asking about Ron the Waiter?
He killed it that time you were here 2 weeks ago.
Maybe we should use the word killed and Ron in the same sentence.
Boo, 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 boo. Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.